Well, I pulled up to visit my people at Waffle House, the cook, Jen, Wanda. They're all my friends. I work nights, so I kill time in there. I have coffee or have something to eat. I showed up tonight, and they were a little busy, so I stayed in my car for a few minutes, which is probably a blessing. T, my friend who was the cook, was outside smoking a cigarette. I got out of my car to go inside, and as I got out, this lunatic in a pickup pulled up. He got out with an assault rifle, wearing only a jacket, nothing from the waist down. Really just craziness. And he shot a customer who was about to go in the door, and then he shot my friend who was trying to get away on the sidewalk. And then he fired a few shots through the window, and then he went inside and opened fire inside.
Did he say anything to you, or do you think he even knew that you were there?
I don't think so. I mean, he pulled up, he got right out. He was prepared to do what he did. He didn't look around for anybody. He just kind of got out and just started shooting, and there just happened to be two people standing right outside.
Can you tell us what his demeanor was when he pulled up?
Anxious. He was like, not like in a real big hurry, but like his truck came in, he stopped, got out, and everything just happened. It's like he came to do what he did.
Obviously, that must have been a horrific scene for you to be at and watch. Can you tell me what happened next? Did you run? Did you call police?
Well, as soon as he started shooting, once he started shooting inside, I dropped to the ground, and I started to crawl around my car because I didn't know if he was going to come after me. So I was able to see his feet from underneath my car, and I kind of just, once he went inside, I tried to run across the parking lot, and I fell because my legs were I was just scared. And I kind of just held out across the parking lot until everything kind of settled down. There's a hero, I don't know what his name is, but there's a gentleman who was in there who, when this guy stopped to reload or stopped to do something with his gun, he took that opportunity and wrestled with this guy until the gun went flying, and then the dude took off running. So I don't know who this guy is. I talked to him afterwards and told him, "You are a hero, man," because had that guy reloaded, there was plenty more people in that restaurant that probably could have not made it home this morning.
Definitely a hero, whoever wrestled that gun away from the gunman. I also want to ask you, you said that it was so busy inside the restaurant that you were going to give them a minute to get their orders up before you went in to see your friends. I guess that would indicate that there were a lot of people inside the Waffle House when this happened.
There was a lot of people inside the Waffle House. I stayed outside for a minute because my normal spot, there were some people sitting in my normal booth, and so I kind of waited. And then I was just going to go inside.
How quickly did it all happen, from the time he walked up? I know time kind of is warped when you're in a situation like that, but do you think it was just a matter of seconds,
No.
minutes?
It was a few minutes because he shot outside first, and then he went inside and shot, and then there was the wrestling with him and the other gentleman. I'd say maybe 5 minutes.
Which I'm sure seemed like an eternity.
It does seem like a while when you're scared and trying to.
Were people inside the restaurant, were they scrambling to get out? Were people screaming? What was that scene at that point?
At first, I think it was real quiet because I don't think anybody, it's like when people say, "Oh, I didn't know what was happening, I thought it was firecrackers." It didn't really get crazy until afterwards. Then there was some people screaming because there were people laying on the ground who had been shot.
What was going through your mind when you see this naked man wearing a jacket? I'm guessing he just had the one gun on him. What goes through your mind when you see that?
I mean, what goes through your mind? I mean, it's unprecedented. Your mind doesn't process it. I mean, once he started shooting, it's like I just hit the ground and my body I just went on autopilot. But I mean, nothing really goes through your mind except, my God, this is just crazy.
You seem like you're being very strong right now. How are you being so strong? Do you think you're still in shock?
I'm really tired. I worked all night last night. It'll probably hit me a little bit. It hits me in little bits at a time because T was my friend and they're all real sweet people. And I think about his family who are going to wonder why he didn't come home this morning, and then they're going to see the news and they're going to put two and two together, and it's just going to be heartbreaking. It's just terrible.
Thank you so much for talking to us this morning and giving us your account of what happened. I know with so many people dead, this is just a really horrific thing that happened, and you had to be one of the people to witness that. So I'm sorry for what you had to see this morning, and thank you again
Thank you.
for talking to us.